Hi, everybody. Great to see you here again, and thanks for sticking with me last week when the Facebook stream wasn't working. I'm glad most of you seem to have found me on YouTube, so it's a good thing in that case that I was streaming to a few different places at once. Last week, it just felt like the insanity of what's going on in this country, in the US. The same as has happened a few times before in these live streams. I just didn't feel like saying anything, and I just felt like playing some music. And yeah, I'm glad that we could connect that way. So thanks to you all for checking in. Hi, Daniele. Hi, Carol. Hi, Frank. Hi, Bill. Hi, Molly. Hi, Joyce. Hi, Jen. Silvano. Silvano made a really beautiful drawing last week when he made one drawing for the entire stream, and those are some of my favorites. I think are the ones where Silvano's just had to like dig deeper and deeper into the paper because there's so much time and there's only one piece of paper. Hi George, aka Tommy. Hi Alan. Hi Jonathan, another one of my favorite artists. And hi, Frank. Welcome, everybody. So, yeah. This week I thought I would... hi, Christina. Great to have you here. Silvano Raffo says, thank you. Quite a bloody one. He's referring to that drawing he made last week. Yeah, very powerful. And hi, Pierre-Hugues. And Molly Shen, if I haven't said hi already. Ron Rosenthal, great to have you with us. Oh, and Molly Shen asks, could we ever see one of Silvano's drawings? I'd love that. Yeah, they're all online. And actually, if you follow me on Twitter, I've been retweeting his drawings every week. So they're there, but also I think, Silvano, maybe you can reply to Molly's comment with a link to your drawings. Hey, Sophia Ray, one of my favorite singers. I've known Sophia for a long time. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, you guys. Last week, if you were listening, you may have heard me play Lush Life by Billy Strayhorn, one of the great masterpieces of jazz and of songwriting in general. And you know, it's a song that was requested maybe like a month ago when I was in Paris, and I realized I just didn't know it quite well enough. And I've been digging into that song, you know, really checking out Billy Strayhorn's own original harmonies to it and making sure I'm playing it right. And I thought I might sing it today because the lyrics are, as we've talked about before, are just as amazing as the music, which is saying a lot. So I'm going to sing Lush Life for you. Here we go. I used to visit all the very gay places, those come what may places, where one relaxes on the axis of the wheel of life, to get the feel of life from jazz and cocktails. The girls I knew had sad and solemn gray faces, with distant gay traces that used to be there. You could see where they'd been washed away by too many through the day 12 o'clock tales. Then you came along
with your siren song to tempt me to madness. I thought for a while that your poignant smile was tinged with the sadness of a great love for me. Ah, yes, I was wrong. Again, I was wrong. Life is lonely again, and only last year everything seemed so sure. Now life is awful again. A trough full of hearts could only be a bore. A week in Paris will ease the bite of it. All I care is to smile in spite of it. I'll forget you, I will, while yet you are still burning inside my brain. Romance is mush, stifling those who strive. I'll live a lush life in some small dive, and there I'll be while I rot with the rest of those whose lives are lonely too. A week in Paris will ease the bite of it. All I care is to smile in spite of it. I'll forget you, I will, while yet you are still burning inside my brain. Romance is mush, stifling those who strive. I'll live a lush life in some small dive, and there I'll be while I rot with the rest of those whose whose lives are lonely too.
Lush Life by Billy Strayhorn. Isn't that unbelievable? One of the great works of art. I'm being told that Facebook's not working, but it is because you guys are all listening. So I think we're good. Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to believe that Billy Strayhorn wrote that when he was, I can't remember, 17, 16, something like that. Someday I need to read a Billy Strayhorn biography. Maybe some of you have. And maybe we can know more about the life experiences or the lack of life experiences that led to Strayhorn writing this so young. I want to point out one thing that's kind of interesting, just a quick music geekery thing. Strayhorn uses the two kind of most interesting chord substitutions for dominance in here. In the verse, which is that first part of the song, he goes D flat to B7. And that's what we call a backdoor cadence in jazz speak, but it's a standard substitution for the dominant in tonal harmony. Like instead of 1-5-1, you can go 1 to the flat 7-7. So that's in the first section. That's in the verse, and then once the what's it called? The chorus arrives, which is life is lonely again, etc. He uses the other most interesting substitution for the dominant, which is what we call the tritone substitution. So instead of 1-5-1, he goes 1 to the flat 2-7. So what I find interesting about this isn't so much that it's particularly interesting from a musical perspective. This is pretty straightforward stuff. But it's that I feel like as a 16-year-old, maybe Strayhorn had just learned about these different types of harmonic substitutions and is playing around with them here to give like two distinct colors to the verse and to the chorus. Greg Karuka says, his biography is great, titled Lush Life. Yeah, okay, I gotta read that. I definitely have to read that. Joyce Glasgow says, it is sad that he could not just live his gay life openly in peace. Yep, it is sad. Diane Spears says, beautiful, what teenager knows the word distinguer? Yeah, well, he did. You know, he was living, I think, actually, I shouldn't even say this, I'm not sure, but I think he was living in Harlem at the time, which is, this is a very sophisticated place. Kristen Berardi remarks on my t-shirt, which features my spirit animal, the squirrel. Glad you noticed. And now I think I'm going to play something from Natural Machines. I felt like digging into that today, and I want to do an improvisation with my canon at the octave algorithm. For those of you who don't tune in regularly, Natural Machines is a program where I've written computer programs for my computer that improvise with me in real time, and they play directly on this special piano here, which is a Yamaha disc clavier, which can play all by itself. And I've also written programs that generate visuals that represent the music as it's happening. And so this is just one of the algorithms that I've written for Natural Machines called Canon at the Octave. That was fun. Thanks for inspiring me there, you guys. That was fun. That's a particularly fun algorithm to play with because it's very simple but very demanding rhythmically. And so I'm doing free improvisation here, obviously, or maybe not obviously. And so, you know, being really in sync with the response that the computer is doing is really important for it to really come alive. And it's a really fun exploration. Valeria says, you send me back to Boboli because I was lucky enough in late August to do a big concert of this program, Natural Machines, in the Boboli Gardens in Florence. And that was pretty amazing with like a gigantic screen. In fact, I streamed or I posted the video of that concert on one of these Monday live streams back in last August, if you're curious to see that. Frank Geyer asks, how are you doing with the Goldberg variations? Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. I'm about to start posting the last 5 of the Bach Upside Down variations, and that'll actually complete the Bach Upside Down project for the Goldberg variations. And then we'll see if I'll go on to do maybe some of the inventions, which are also beautiful upside down. And once I finish the Goldberg variations Bach Upside Down project, then I'll do a solo concert of the Goldberg variations as a ticketed live stream. But actually, while I have you here, I want to mention I'm doing a very special concert this Thursday. And it's duo with a really great guitarist, Gilad Hexelman. Here's the poster. And Gilad is one of the greatest guitarists in the world, for sure. He's totally amazing. He's also a very inspiring composer and band leader, and great listener. This is going to be a lot of fun. And so this is this Thursday at 3 p.m. New York time, which, as you can see, is 10 a.m. in Hawaii, 12 p.m. in Los Angeles, 8 p.m. in London, 9 p.m. in Paris, 5 a.m. in Tokyo if you want to get up really early. And tickets are $5 plus a donation if you want. And it would be really great to have you there. I hope you can make it. That's this Thursday, and tickets are at dantepfer.com/TIX. Just like that. So Frank Geyer says, we'll be there. Great. And Carol McGoffin says, very excited about the Thursday concert. Awesome. Yeah, I am too. It's going to be really fun. Silvano Raffo says that the Boboli Gardens concert I did in Florence was the only concert in 2020. Honestly, still can't thank you enough. Well, can't thank you enough, Silvano, for the amazing drawings you've done. Also, I don't think I've mentioned this on this live stream. I mentioned it on Twitter. Maybe I did. I can't remember. But Silvano did this unbelievable little graphic novel that was detailing his experience of the pandemic drawing these live streams. And so it features the time when he came to hear me in Florence, and it also features Joyce Glasgow writing poetic comments about the music as it's being played, etc. Julie Barbier says, moi aussi j'ai déjà acheté le billet, j'ai hâte, which means I have also already bought a ticket and I can't wait. Great. Oh my God. George Thomas Wilson points out that this will be the first live stream of the Biden era on Thursday. Hallelujah. Yeah, that'll make it special right there. Come join us and we can all celebrate together. And Jen Detour asks, can we wear PJs on Thursday night? Yes, you may. I give you full authorization for that. You can do whatever you want. You can even do the dishes and knock yourself out. I'm just glad to have you there. Okay, let's do something else. I was actually going to ask you guys for some requests. It's been a little while since we've taken requests. So please give me some requests. In the meantime, Silvano Raffo just posted a link to that amazing graphic novel he made about his experience of drawing these live streams and just the bigger experience of being an artist in the pandemic. Daniele Prolong says, because of your squirrel t-shirt, I suggest salt peanuts. Salt peanuts, salt peanuts. Yeah, I don't remember how the rest of that goes. That's a song by Dizzy Gillespie, I believe. Joyce Glasgow asked for an improvisation with voice. That's a great idea. Maybe I'll do that. Jonathan Glass asked for Hindi Hex, which is a song I actually wrote for Gilad Hexelman. And I think I won't play it today because I think we'll play it with Gilad on Thursday. Alan Kronzek asked for Billy's Bounce. That's a nice one. Okay, I'm gonna do an improvisation with voice in honor of Martin Luther King, because this is Martin Luther King Day today. So here we go. This is going to be free improvisation with some singing for Martin Luther King.
Do, 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 de, do, de, do, he, lo. La, da, da, di. Lo, de, da, da, de, da, do. O, de. O, de, de, do, de, do, de. Do, plo, do, he, lo. Lo, do, lo. Lo, do, lo, do, 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 di, 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 do, de, do, de. Do, he, da. The love of the Almighty. La da la da da la ti la la da da di la 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 li la di la di do da di la la le la lo de lo le da 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 do da di la da di la 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 dil dil ya da 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 dil da 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 di la did it da 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 di la la da da le da 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 le la le da di do da 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 do da 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 do la da 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 do la da 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 do re do do di lo di do lo do di do di do di do hi do di ho di do di do di do di do di do hi do lo di lo hi lo hi di lo di ho di di. La da la da, do da la da la la da da do, lo di do la do lo dio dio.
All right, a free improvisation for Martin Luther King. Bob McWilliams says, got finished with some jazz show recording and now entering playlist info, and having Dan while doing that makes that much better, especially in these stressful times. Thank you, Bob. Oh, hi, Kristen. As I mentioned to you before, Kristen Berardi, one of my favorite singers, is now living in Switzerland, so it's not 4 in the morning for her anymore, the way it was when she was living in Australia. So, Kristen, thanks for being here today. Kristen has 2 children, and they have been seeing snow for the first time in their lives. They've never seen snow before because they live in Australia, and now they're in Switzerland, and they're seeing snow, and it's like blowing their minds. Joyce Glasgow says, tribute to MLK, wonderful. Thank you. Thanks for requesting that, Joyce. Thank you. Robert Jacobson is checking in. Hi, Robert. There was another request earlier for Billy's Bounce. Really fun blues. I'm gonna play that. And maybe I'll do it with a prepared piano thing. Let's see. Let's put an eraser in there. See, I'm taking this eraser here. It's gonna mute the bass strings, and I'm gonna put some nails or some screws in these upper strings here. Bear with me for a second. All right, that should do it, I think. So now we have, yeah. Okay, so let's try Billy's Bounce with this. Let's see. So we'll do it in like a different time signature, maybe not a different time signature, but a different time feel, like da do boo do boo he boo de boo ba be ba ba ba. Or maybe we could do it. No, I think the straight eighth thing is cool. All right, so that's gonna go like this. 2. That was fun. Only thing on that one is I forgot to turn my vocal mic off. I hope you weren't inundated with my weird singing while I play. That was fun though. I have this foot pedal here where I can, I programmed it so that I can turn the sound of that percussion up and down, and so that's a super important creative element. You know, years ago I developed this program. It was actually one of the first things I did in terms of like making computer music. I developed this program where I could play on a controller keyboard, and the notes that I played would be sent to iPhones or iPads. They would be sitting on a music stand in front of like string players or wind players. And so they would actually appear as musical notation for them to play. Excuse me. And I did quite a few shows of this with string quartet, with wind quartet, with actually wind and string octet. Once we did this at Trinity Wall Street with Lee Konitz as my guest. Anyway, I did this a number of times. And I would kind of just rely on the musicians to do dynamics themselves, and they would. But then, years into this, I realized I could just add like a dynamics part of it, you know, so that on their score, it would not only say a note, but it would also say forte or pianissimo or whatever. And I could just, with the foot pedal, I could move between these, and that just absolutely brought it to life. You know, dynamics are incredibly important in music. All right. There seems to be some questioning about where my camera is, where this camera over me is. It's actually on a very long mic stand that has a boom, and it's right there. Now you know. Now you know where the camera is. It wasn't that easy to figure out how to put that up there. Molly Shen asks, do you know my old friend Julian Wachner at Trinity? I think I did come across Julian. I can't exactly remember now. It's been a few years, but that name sounds very familiar. Okay, what are we going to do now? It's been an hour, which is amazing. I'd like another request from you, please. Joyce Glasgow asks for Late Night Geometry. I've played that so many times though, but I could try it with like a different groove. That could be fun. Let's see if we get another request in the meantime. Daniele Prolong says, I loved your composition Solstice that you played in duo with Ryan Keberly 3 weeks ago. Incredibly moving. I hope we get to hear it again. Oh, thanks. Well, hey, maybe this would be a good time to play Solstice. That's a song I haven't played very much. That's a song I wrote for my mom. Oh, and Mike Seitz. Hi, Mike. I'm glad you could be with us. Haven't seen you in a little while. Request Someday My Prince Will Come. That's a nice request. Okay, how about I play Someday My Prince Will Come also with another groove? Maybe I'll do it in... Oh, can you guys give me a time signature request? That would be great. For Someday My Prince Will Come. A little bit of delay here, you know, with the stream. It takes a minute for it to go out. Bob McWilliams says, my request is play whatever you want. Yeah, but that's not a useful request. Oh, but then he follows it up with 7. All right, 7 it is. Thank you, Bob. Okay, so let's see. We could do something like this. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! That was fun. Yeah. Mm, 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 mm. Except it was in 7, right? So, do beep bop bo do beep 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 blah boo 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 day. Bill Chapin says killer modulation point. Yahoo! Glad you noticed. I did modulate from F to F sharp, which I mean, you know, truth be told, those half step modulations are pretty corny, but they're fun, you know, and I'm here to have fun. There was another request for Solstice, the song I wrote for my mom. I'm going to play that. See how fast I can find it. There it is. That was pretty quick. Here we go. my song Solstice. Thank you for requesting that. Obviously, dedicate that to my mom. Well, it's been a real pleasure playing for you guys today. Frank Geyer says Facebook has been very glitchy today. Oh, sorry to hear that. So I hope the stream wasn't glitchy. Maybe there's some glitches with commenting or something. It says, so this will be my last comment. Thank you for today. I think your vocal of Lush Life was your best ever vocal. See you Thursday. One request for Thursday, make it celebratory. I like that. Yeah, a good thought to have. Try to make the live stream on Thursday with Gilad Hexelman celebratory. Gilad is somebody who can just kind of effortlessly move between the extremes of emotion. He's great at like very introspective stuff and then great at really huge, exuberant stuff. So yeah, I think it will be celebratory. And I'm just gonna, for those who have joined us a little bit later, I'm gonna remind you that this Thursday, January 21st at 3 p.m. New York time, I'm doing a live stream duo concert with Gilad Hexelman, who's a great guitarist, great composer, and just an inspiring musician all around. It's a ticketed live stream, my first ticketed live stream of 2021, and tickets are $5 with a donation if you wish at dantepfer.com/tix, T-I-X. Bob McWilliams says, Gilad is so terrific. Indeed he is. I should mention also that if you can't make it at 3 p.m. on Thursday, if you purchase a ticket, you can watch at any time after that for at least a week. It'll be up. So there's no need to be there during the concert, although if you are there during the concert, you'll be able to ask questions and comment and interact with us and be there live with us. Carol McGoffin says, loved Solstice. Thank you for today, Dan. The last Monday under T-Rump. Lots to celebrate and be thankful for. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, I agree. Lots to celebrate. Just being here is a privilege and means we get to try to make the world a better place. Bill Chapin says, thank you for Solstice and for playing for us every week. Everyone, remember that Dan has a Patreon account. It's a blessing to be able to hear an artist like Dan in such an intimate setting as we enjoy here. I'm grateful. Thank you, Bill, for reminding people. Indeed, I have a Patreon, which is patreon.com/Dan Tepfer. But if you don't want to do the Patreon thing, if you want to send me a tip, you can do that at paypal.me/Dan Tepfer or find me at Dan/Tepfer on Venmo. Thank you very much to all of you and hope to see many of you this Thursday, 3 p.m. Again, just head to dantepfer.com/tix if you'd like to buy a $5 ticket. Great to have you with us today, and see you Thursday or next Monday.